what you believe in, what makes you strong. Mirrors are lying, and pictures can be fake. I know you better than anyone else. Got this feeling lately that you are drowning, maybe, but all the world is crazy, they don't know a thing. One love, that's all you need to be everything you wanna be.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for what is probably the longest clean with me, but I really wanted to give you some extreme cleaning motivation today. So first I'm going to start by showing you this complete disaster of a house before we get started on a full day of cleaning. My to-do list includes picking up around my house and lots of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing that had me cleaning my house all day long. If you've watched my most popular cleaning videos, then you know that I love to film my cleaning day with lots of inside and outside cleaning just to break up the monotony a little bit, and then the most extreme cleaning motivation to get you up and cleaning with me. This all-day cleaning motivation is no exception, so I know that you guys are going to love it. I'm going to start out by cleaning up our small patio and kids' playhouse area, as well as getting our kids' pool and the back patio set up for the day.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it.
Because this little concrete patio is right under a tree, I pretty much have to sweep it every single day. I like to move the benches and the chairs out of the way and just get all of the leaves swept off of the concrete slab, as well as wiping down all of the seating area, just so that we can feel really comfortable hanging out here and enjoy this space. I also like to wipe off the girls' playhouse and use my broom to sweep away any cobwebs or fallen leaves or fallen bugs. That way they can feel completely comfortable playing there, and I like to do this pretty much first thing in the morning just so that it gets the day ready for them to have a really fun day of playing and hanging out.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free.
When this area is all clean, it just looks so cozy and inviting, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It didn't always look this way, but we recently did a small patio makeover and we have really been enjoying it ever since then. But now that that's all finished, I'm going to move on to our actual back patio, and I'm first just going to skim out all of the leaves and beetles from the girls' little swimming pool here. It's actually a really nice size swimming pool. Our entire family can fit in it if we want to, and the girls have been spending a majority of their days just splashing around and playing in here with their mermaid Barbies and their boogie board, but they will not get in unless I skim it out first. So I just like to use a little butterfly net that I found at the Target dollar spot, and that does a really good job for this small pool.
You only call me on the weekends when you're out and about, only chasing highs. You need me, he brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me good loving, something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now.
We spend a lot of time here on our back patio as well, so I definitely like to set this up every single day. I just like to wipe down the patio table and chairs because we do eat here for most of our meals, and then also make sure that everything is just situated for a full day of the girls playing outside. We've been trying to get them outside as much as possible this summer, just having a fun time and making as many memories as we possibly can while we're still on stay-at-home orders and so many things are shut down because of COVID-19. We're just really trying to make the best of it, and we've done a pretty good job so far. Watching myself with this case of bottled water feels so surreal. There was a time not too long ago where I would have never been able to rationalize purchasing bottled water when we have free tap water to drink at home. And even when we would go grocery shopping every week, I would make my husband choose between his favorite name brand coffee creamer and yogurt because we just could not afford both. We were on that strict of a budget. But since YouTube has become my full-time job, a lot of that has changed. Now, I'm not saying we are rich or super well off, but we are more comfortable, and I no longer have to have anxiety over something like purchasing a case of bottled water. So thank you guys so much to everyone who watches my videos, subscribes to my channel, and supports me here. You've changed my life. We finally got in our black umbrella that we ordered from Amazon, and it really completes the space. I'm so happy to finally have it here and be able to use it. It does such a good job tying in the DIY benches and the DIY bar because I did paint those cinder blocks black, and it just really like pulls the space together. I feel like when we first did this makeover, it was like separate spaces, like 3 separate spaces here, but getting that umbrella, it's just been a game changer. It is so beautiful out here now, and it just really, I'm just so in love with it and so grateful to have this space and to have this home and this platform and my YouTube channel. And I know I'm getting so emotional in this video, but I cannot express my gratitude. We did also, I don't know if anybody noticed, but we added these black tiki torches here. We bought these at the end of season last year, and we just didn't put them up for the makeover, but we already had them. We didn't buy them new. And they did a good job kind of tying the space together too, but I am just so in love. The space is so pretty. It's exactly what I envisioned, and our family just loves and enjoys it so much. I just can't even tell you guys. We really do. So I just want to say thank you guys to everyone who watches my videos, who follows me on Instagram, who supports my YouTube channel and this journey. And you guys are just amazing. You've really changed my life, and I just can't tell you how thankful I am. And don't mind this big pile of wood here. We have to get a thing to stack it. We're going to stack it back here. And the girls' chairs that are usually here, they just took them inside last night to use them to watch a movie, but they'll be back out here too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for just encouraging me and supporting me on this journey. It really just has meant the world to me and my family. So now that I have everything cleaned off and set up outside, the girls are out there playing in their pool and Derek is supervising, I am going to come inside and start making lunch. And today for lunch, we are going to be having a HelloFresh meal. I am going to be making a HelloFresh shrimp scampi, and you guys, just wait until you see this. It was absolutely wonderful. But I did want to say a quick thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this portion of today's video.
Don't wanna wake up, I might be dreaming. I might be dreaming. You're stirring things up, my heart is beating. My heart is beating. I won't let go, I can't.
Now, if you are unfamiliar with HelloFresh, they are actually America's #1 meal kit delivery service and best value meal kit delivery service, and I wholeheartedly agree with both of those claims. HelloFresh allows you to pick from a weekly changing menu full of 5-star chef-curated recipes to be delivered straight to your door, complete with pre-portioned ingredients and step-by-step recipe cards to take the stress out of cooking and the hassle out of grocery shopping. And both of those things are just invaluable during these COVID days where stock shortages are real and pickup time slots are rare.
Not used to do this, it ain't my style.
Some of the reasons why I love HelloFresh so much and love recommending them to you guys is because they really break me out of my dinner rut and take the stress out of meal planning at just the click of a button. I go on there every week and look at the menu for the week coming up, and I make my selections, and it's literally that simple. I just click a couple buttons, tell them what I want to be making, and they just send it straight to my door. It cannot get any better than that. But wait, it does get better than that, because the portion sizes of HelloFresh are totally worth it, you guys. I have tried so many different meal kit delivery services, and I have never had one who consistently gives me so many leftovers just like HelloFresh. So I am choosing 3 meals per week, but that turns into 6 meals per week because I always have leftovers for lunch the next day, and that just makes my heart so happy. For anyone who is curious, I always order a classic box with 3 recipes for a family of 4. However, they do have options for smaller and larger families, as well as vegetarian and calorie-smart menu choices. For this week's box, I ordered this delicious garlic butter shrimp scampi, as well as a chicken and guac burrito bowls and a steak and garlic herb shrimp. And just a pro tip for you guys, if you like seafood and you're not allergic to shellfish, always choose the shrimp options. They never let us down. They are some of our favorite, and we just love them so much. But anyway, if you are interested in trying out HelloFresh for yourself, you can click the link down in my description box and use my code LOVINGLIFEMEGAN80 to get $80 off of your first box, including free shipping. That's $80 off of your first box plus free shipping when you click the link in my description box and use code LOVINGLIFEASMEGAN80 at checkout. Now that I've packed up all of those leftovers, I'm just going to start cleaning up after lunch. So I'm going to load some dishes into the dishwasher, hand wash everything that I used to cook our lunch today, and then clean out my sink, clean off the countertops, and season my cast iron skillet since I did use that to make the shrimp scampi. To clean out my kitchen sink, I'm going to be using my Barkeeper's Friend powder cleanser in the sink basins, and then on the outside I'll be spraying my Jaws disinfectant spray and just letting that hang out while I scrub that cleanser in with my eCloth scrubbing up sponge. I absolutely love this combo. It really makes my stainless steel sink basins shine.
They'll always be right next to me, always be right next to me, always be right next to me, right next to me, right next to me, I'll be next to you, next to you, right next to me, right next to me, and I'll be next to you.
While I was cleaning up my kitchen, I had my favorite podcast playing on my phone. It's called the Red Handed Podcast, and they have some of the best true crime content that I have ever come across. I swear, you guys, they literally set a new standard for me when it comes to true crime anything. If you enjoy that type of content, I would highly suggest that you check them out. You will not regret it. But now I'm just going to move on to seasoning my cast iron skillet. And to do this, I just use regular old vegetable oil and I rub it in with a paper towel and then rub off all of the excess as well. As you can see, I also had a ton of stuff on my kitchen table that I needed to declutter. I needed to refill our napkin holder and fill up our fruit snack box. My girls go through these fruit snacks like crazy. And then I also had just a ton of mail and junk that I needed to go through and some things that were just out of place and needed to be put away.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our life.
This load of dirty towels was just sitting on top of the dryer, so I thought I'd go ahead and start that into the washer. And when I wash towels, I always use a free and clear detergent, and then I never put in any fabric softener or additives. When I was growing up, my mom always told me that that would make the towels less absorbent. Has anybody else ever heard of that? Because ever since then, it has just stuck with me, and I don't use fabric softener for them. But once I put a few things up here in the laundry closet, then I'm going to fold that load of clean laundry that is sitting in that laundry bin on the floor. If I'm being honest, it's probably been there for about a week just waiting for me to fold it. That is just the story of my life. It happens to all of us, but I am going to tackle it here. I am really curious to know, do you guys actually enjoy it when I include a ton of laundry folding motivation in my videos, or do you wish I would just leave those clips out and focus on other tasks when I'm cleaning my house? I just feel like I am always buried under a mountain of laundry waiting for me to fold it and put it away, and I like to share that kind of realistic, motivating content with you guys, but if you're not actually enjoying it, then I can always try something different. So definitely let me know in the comment section if you appreciate this type of motivation or if there's something else you're looking for.
We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
There is seriously nothing better than having a clean kitchen. Even if it doesn't stay this way for very long, it just does so much to soothe my anxiety, and I absolutely love it. But now I'm just going to move on into my bedroom, and it was a complete disaster in here, so I'm going to start by putting away all of that laundry that I had just folded, and then I also need to make my bed and pick up around the room.
Aching state of mind, eyes blind, and it is getting dangerous. I don't wanna fight the feeling inside, 'cause your words are so contagious. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction, oh, I give in to you, give in to your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no.
I always get a ton of questions about my bed, so I thought that I'd go ahead and answer some of them. My bedroom set is actually from Ashley Furniture, and as far as I'm aware, it's discontinued. I've had it for over 6 years now, and it's held up great, but I just don't think that they sell this style anymore. It used to be in a really dark brownish black color, but I recently chalk painted it in a matte gray when I did a modern farmhouse bedroom makeover. My mattress is from Lowell, and so is my bedding. The sheets and the duvet insert are all from Lowell, and I absolutely love them. The duvet cover I found on clearance at Target, as well as all of my throw pillows were also from Target. And then I do keep a neutral colored blanket over the end of my bed, and I found that on clearance at HomeGoods.
Beats of line, right in time. You've become a remedy. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction, oh, I give it to you, give in to your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a reaction, oh, I can feel I can feel you burning up, 'cause tonight we lose it all. We let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done.
Okay, seriously, this would not be a Loving Life as Megan cleaning video if I didn't have at least 2 baskets full of clean laundry waiting on me to fold it and put it away. I'm sorry if this feels a little bit redundant for you guys in these videos, but this is just my real life, and I really enjoy sharing that with you guys.
My skin's on fire, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, oh, my skin's on fire, 'cause tonight we lose it all. We let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all. I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall in flames, I get closer.
So I am about to declutter my jean drawer, and also where I keep all my tank tops and stuff. They've just been kind of overpacked and overrun for a while now, and I've been finding that I reach for things, the same things over and over again, and I don't stray from them, and there's just a lot of stuff in here that I don't wear at all, or things that I don't wear often, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. There's also a lot of things in here that just don't fit me anymore, and instead of holding on to the idea that I will fit them eventually, I went to Old Navy and American Eagle for my birthday and just got myself some new pants that do fit. So I got these 2 pair of pants from Old Navy actually on clearance. This one was only $11.94, and these ones were $12.94, and I love Old Navy jeans. I get questions pretty often when I'm wearing jeans in my videos about where they're from, and almost always the answer is Old Navy, and when it's not Old Navy, the answer is American Eagle. My birthday was recently, and I got a $1 off and a % off coupon from American Eagle for that, so I used them on these jeans. And I got 3 pair. I think one of them was $19.99 on sale, and the other 2 were $24.99 on sale. And then I used my reward and my 15% off coupon. But anyway, I have 5 new pair of jeans in here, which means that I need to declutter at least 5 pair out of here in order to be following the 1 in, 1 out rule. And then up here with my tank tops and everything, I'm just going to try to be ruthless and get rid of absolutely everything that I continuously pass over, which is probably going to be at least like 60% of what's in here. So let's get started on that. I am pretty sure that I am doing a true KonMari style declutter here. Now this is where all of my jeans are kept, so I'm going through that entire category right here in this drawer, and then I am using the KonMari method of folding to make sure that all of these fit as organized as possible. So I'm just keeping my leggings and kind of like workout pants on that far left side, and then all of the jeans that I'm going to be keeping are in the middle, and then all of my new jeans I'll be putting on the far right side, and it fits into this drawer perfectly with this method of folding. And then when I get over to my tank tops, that is also where I keep all of those kinds of tank tops, workout tops, and spaghetti straps, so I'll be going through that entire category as well.
But baby, it's so damn dramatic. Sometimes I don't know where to go. Oh, he's my sunshine and my headache, but I keep coming back for more. Scary to admit that I'm falling for you while looking in your eyes. And there is nothing that I wouldn't do. I keep trying to break through.
To finish up in my bedroom, I'm going to be giving my carpets a really thorough vacuuming. To do this, I will be using my Dyson Animal Hair Upright Vacuum. I think I talk about this thing in probably every single one of my videos, but I can't help it. I just love it. It does such a great job. It is a corded vacuum, so this suction is a lot more powerful than a stick vacuum, and it is just really wonderful at keeping all of the pet hair and human hair manageable and in control, and getting our carpets clean since we do have a lot of carpets in our house. Moving into my living room, there is definitely a lot of decluttering that I had to do in this area of my house. There were just things piled on every single surface and a bunch of stuff that I needed to trash or recycle or put back into its proper place. So I'm going to move around this room and do a ton of picking up and just putting things back where they belong. The battery for our car starter has been dead for a long time, probably like 6 months now, that I have just been putting it off or forgetting about it. And I finally went out and got some replacement batteries, so I'm trying to replace them now, and it was so difficult to get this thing to pop open. I thought I was going to have to use my fingernails, but it was really hurting them to try, so eventually I did get it open with that mini screwdriver, and I'm happy to finally have this checked off of my to-do list. So while I have this stuff out here before I go store it away, I just wanted to show it to you guys. You seem to like when I do these like mini hauls, and I've got a couple of them here. So the first thing that I wanted to show you, or I guess remind you guys about, are these Mad Libs. We picked up this one, Kid Lib Mad Libs, and then also this one, Olaf's Frozen Adventure. But if you don't remember or just are unfamiliar with what they are, these are great for Kinsley to practice like comprehension and certain English skills for school so that she doesn't like lose it, I guess, over the summertime. But what you do is it just gives you a list of things like adjectives, nouns, verbs, pronouns, adverbs, things like that, and you make the list and then you read the story based on like all of the blanks would have those words that you came up with, and it just tells a funny story. But she absolutely loves it. As you can see, we do these all the time, and I'll just ask her, go down the list, and then she'll tell me, and then every so often you can see here where she will want to ask me the things. So, and then she'll write them, and that helps her to practice like spelling and handwriting and things like that. But we have a lot of fun doing these, and if anybody is looking for something that is really inexpensive but really fun to do with your kids that practices their learning and like school related skills, then these are a great option. I'll leave a few of the ones that we have linked in my Amazon storefront for you guys if you want to go ahead and order them and start playing with your kids. But I also have here like a little mini haul from Ollie's. If you guys have an Ollie's, it's basically like a discount bargain outlet in our area, and lately they have been having these really good deals on some name brand like body care items that we use. So I picked up a few recently. I got a couple of these. Sorry, it's not focusing. I got a couple of these Aussie brand dry shampoos. So it's like the, let's see, it's the Aussie Clean Color Protect Dry Shampoo. And I got 3 of these. They were only $1. Hold on, let me turn the camera off and see if it will focus. So I got a couple, oh, here we go. Okay, so I got a few of these Aussie brand Clean Color Protect Dry Shampoos, and they were only $1.99 each, and usually these are like $5 or $6 at Target or Walmart. So I got 3 of those. And then I also was running out of hairspray, and usually I use the Joico brand, but this was so cheap I figured I would give it a try. It's also the Aussie brand Headstrong Volume Hairspray. It's supposed to be a maximum hold, and this was also $1.99 each, and these can be the same $5 or $6 in stores, so that was a good deal. And then we also got some of these Nivea moisturizing body washes. Derek and the girls really like these. I especially like to get them for them in the summertime because they might not want to put on so much lotion just because that can make you feel sticky, but this keeps you really moisturized. This is a really good brand. We all enjoy it. And this says compared to $4, but honestly in stores, at least in like Target, this is like $8 or $9 for this body wash, and it was only $1.99 at Ollie's. So we picked up 4. One is currently in the shower, but we have these ones left. So I need to put all of this stuff in the linen closet, but before I do that, I also wanted to show you, I need to put this stuff away, but this I guess is just like a sneak peek of the makeover that we're going to be doing in Kinsley's bedroom. I've slowly been collecting things on clearance and on sale, so I have this little Hearth and Hand collection jewelry dish that we got from Target for $2. And then a lot of this stuff, this came from Target for $4. And this came from Target for $2 or $3. But the rest of this came from Michael's. So all of these things were part of their either spring or summer clearance. It was like as soon as our local Michael's reopened, everything in the store was on clearance. But we just got this little like flower arrangement planter, and these probably won't be used in Kinsley's room. It'll probably be in the kitchen, but I couldn't pass them up. Just these little glass jars in this little wooden crate. And then this little like planter vase. This one, and this little pedestal will also probably be used in the kitchen. But each of these things was only a couple of dollars because they were on between 75% and 90% clearance. So if you are looking for some cute farmhouse or boho farmhouse decor, definitely check out your local Michael's. But that's the theme that Kinsley's room is going to be in. She asked if I would do her room like our master bedroom, and I think that might be a little bit too farmhouse, like modern farmhouse and neutral for her. So I'm going to do a modern farmhouse boho farmhouse theme for her. So I've got tons of like wicker and these blush tones and little pops of yellow and lots of wood tone things, and I'm really excited. That video should be coming up within the next few weeks. But now that I've talked your ear off, I am going to go put all of this stuff away to store it and then get this stuff into the linen closet. A while back, I decluttered our linen closet, and I kept some air sprays that I said if I did not use them within a month, I was going to go ahead and declutter them. And guess what? I never used them, and I also never decluttered them. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of those now and just replace them with the new toiletry items that we had gotten from Ollie's before I can move on to vacuuming the carpets in our living room to finish up in here. One of the reasons why I absolutely love my vacuum cleaner is because it does such a good job moving from carpet onto a hard surface. It has two settings, one where you can use like the roller brush for the carpet, and then one where you could turn that off for your tile or your hardwood. And I think it does an amazing job on both settings on all types of flooring. Here is my sparkling clean living room. It just makes me so happy to see this, probably because it does not stay this way or happen often. So when it does, I like to sit back and appreciate it a little bit. But I'm not sure if you can tell by the lighting, it was getting later in the day now. This really was an all-day clean with me, so I was glad that I only had one more room left on my to-do list to clean. It was the messiest of all of the rooms, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this playroom real quick right now, get everything picked up, put back where it belongs, and then also do a little bit of decluttering and organizing with my daughter's art supplies. I am really sorry about the lighting in some of these clips, you guys. Like I said, it was getting pretty late into the evening by this time. I had been cleaning all day long and there was just not a camera angle that I could find that would make this look any better. This was as good as it was getting. Some of the camera angles that I was trying had it completely dark in here because of where the sun's position was outside, but I did try my hardest for you guys and hopefully it's still watchable.
This love ain't yours for the taking. And baby, this heart can't tell what's right or wrong. I know that no love ain't real if something's broken. But I know that we both gotta know it's time to let go. In the end, it's only down.
We have our kids' playroom set up into 4 different centers to mimic preschool centers, and in this Barbie pretend play center, it is always a mess. There's always a million little pieces everywhere and just completely out of control. Both of our girls absolutely love playing with Barbies, and they do it so often that it's really hard to keep this manageable. So I do think that I'm finally going to give in and switch to some kind of toy rotation system and try to get a lot of this packed away and only keep out a few items and just rotate those items every few weeks. So I probably will be filming that when I finally get around to doing it, and I'm hoping that it will work out a lot better for us. If any of you guys have your kids on a toy rotation system and you have some tips or tricks for me, definitely leave those in the comment section. I've never done this before, so I'd be curious to know what is the best way to keep up with it.
And I hate that I admit we're at the breaking point, time to break it. Don't need nobody's scars, it's not a false alarm. Before it's breaking us, let's face the breaking point. So break it.
This little storage shelving container that I keep all of the girls' art supplies in has just gotten completely out of control. Kinsley has been doing a ton of projects lately and just kind of shoving them into here, and it became overflowing. So I'm going to pull everything out, throw away all of the trash and the forgotten art projects, and then I'm going to try to create some kind of organization and put everything back in here in a way that will be way more manageable.
Don't need nobody's scars, it's not a false alarm. Before it's breaking us, let's face the breaking point. The breaking point. Face the breaking point. Just get it done. Face the breaking point. Don't need nobody's scars.
I have tried so many different ways to keep this art center organized, and I just have decided that there is no way to keep art supplies organized when you are allowing your children free access to them. And I kind of feel like I have to allow Kinsley free access to her art things just because she is such an artist soul, you guys. She uses these things all the time. She's so creative, always coming up with projects to do and drawing, and she says that when she gets older, she wants to be a sculpture artist featured in the Washington, D.C. Sculpture Garden. So I really like to encourage that creativity and encourage her to continue working on those skills. But if you do have any advice for how to keep it more manageable, I would definitely appreciate that, because I really don't want to have to pack it up, but I'm starting to think that that would be the only way to do it.
We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. Flames the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again.
Vacuuming in here, I realized that my girls had spilled some things on the carpet and left some stains behind, so I definitely need to make some time to bring in my carpet cleaner and do a good deep cleaning because it could definitely use it. But this is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Please don't forget to visit our sponsor HelloFresh and use my code LOVINGLIFE as Megan80 to save $80 off of your first box. plus free shipping. Supporting my sponsors is a great way to support my channel and make sure that YouTube can continue to be a full-time job for me. Once again, thank you guys so much for your continued love and support, and I will see you all in the next one.